little hearts. After waiting a really long time, here's the promised tweening tutorial on Kinemaster. This is how I tween. In no way, shape, or form am I a professional at this, so fair warning. Now let's get started. Okay, so this is the OC I'm going to tween. I'm going to show you like the basics of tweening an arm and what's an object. And if you want a part 2 of show how I did the walking animation, then comment down below. But this will just be a basic tutorial. So the first step is to choose your OC. So like I said in the intro, we're going to be using this OC. So first you want to do is like, if you're doing just a basic pose, just like find a basic standing pose. So I'm going to use this one, and you go to other, and then you click hide. And then you're going to just make show the display shoulder and display hand. So then you just make the facial expression however you want. I'm very satisfied with this one. So you want to go here, go to studio, and then make sure you have like a green screen. But if your character has green in it, use a blue. But I've also heard that pink will also work. Just basically a solid color where Kinemaster can like cut out that background part. So we'll use green because this one's fine. Okay, so then you're going to go ahead and take the screenshot. Also, yeah, before I forget, like, you can choose whatever background. I'm going to just use the same background I had before. Okay, so this is where the important part comes in.
Tired of cooking at home? Change it up without getting up.
Okay. So then you're going to go back here to the others and go to hide. And you turn them back on. So you click the body map 1. And then you take a screenshot, and then you try to do your best to cut out all the other ones while adjusting this. And I don't know how it works on like other phones, like you can do this, but this is an iPhone, so you do it for all the body parts that you'll need. So if you're doing a full body tweening, you'll take a picture of every individual part. I can show you a full body tutorial if you want. So this is the important part. I'm gonna show you if like you just decide, oh, I don't feel like doing this. That was the project again. This will be like 2 different projects. So first of all, choose your background, which is this one. Then click layer, and then you go to media, and then you go to photos, and then you do this. So then just adjust it how you want. So this is where like you can either go two options. You can either go straight to this and do this, but like, so I'll show you what it looks like. You like see the green still, and like. I'm going to show you how I do it, but I'll show you a comparison without doing the second step. But like here, that's what that looks like. But like, yeah, I don't do it like that, so that is fine. So then I go to Ibas Paint, and then click new project, and I do the 1 by 1. And then you click this black one, so it's easier to see. And you click import photo, and actually click the right one, unlike I did. And then you zoom it up however you want, and you click cancel, and you go to the magic wand, and you cut it, and then you erase all the green, which depending on how complex, but luckily the arm isn't that much, so it's pretty easy to do. So we'll just speedily go through this, and then the next part's kind of important. I can mess it up, but it's easy to fix if you do click wrong, so. Because I've clicked wrong before, because I ain't perfect. Okay, so I'm almost done erasing it. And so then you go here and click save as a transparent PNG. Do not click just save as, click save as transparent. So there we go, we did that. And then you do the same thing with the other arm. You will just do this with however many body parts you have until you've erased out all the green screen, all the different body parts. And before you ask, like, if you do ask in the comment section, like, did you watch a video on how to tween, or like, where do you go, like, if you don't understand this, and like, which video did you watch? If I'm being completely honest, guys, I didn't watch any tutorials on like literally anything I learned. I learned it all on my own, just through trial and error. That's why my videos kind of just randomly just spark around, because I didn't watch any tutorials. I was that child. So yeah, that was just my random little fact. I didn't watch any tutorials. I just went all straight in for it. Okay. So then we'll go back to the Kinemaster and see now saved as transparent. It looks much better. And also, this is very important, especially as you get into more advanced tweenings, is the layers. So if you want to make sure this is the back layer, this, and then this is, for this one at least, this is above it, like, so it can still go above it. But we want to make sure this is the top one, because if you go like front to back, then it looks really weird and isn't right. So make sure it's in the front. Okay, so there you go. So we're going to make this project just go to 5 seconds, so cut any excess parts off. And you want to make sure, like, when you do click play, all the body parts appear at the same time, and like how that is and ends at the same time. And so, but if you did like want to export this, like how we sometimes do, like I tween a character on a different project and then do it in another project just to make it easier, I can go more in detail if you guys want a part 2. I'm sorry I keep talking about this part 2. It's a lot to explain in one video. But okay, let's go into the tweening part. So you click on the part like here, and then you click this key thing, and then you go to however far you want it. Like the closer they are, the faster it is. Farther apart, the slower it is. So then use this arrow thingy, and you turn it like whatever way you want it. So we're gonna have our arm go out, and we're just gonna adjust it to where it looks normal. And you go directly below, and then you do the same thing with the other arm part, but like you can't like do it like too fast. Like there you go. So we'll see how that looks. But if you did it like too fast, like this, where it'll just turn upside down like that, it'll just bounce. So like you need to take it slowly and like do the arm movements, like have steps to it. So like if you want to do how I did show in that pose, you'll just go like this, and then sometimes it does disappear, so like, and then I'll go like that, and see, and like I used to like say accidentally like messed up and did it like that. You kind of already saw me do it, but like, because we don't want the body parts flying, you click minus, and you can also go through like all the different steps. So yeah, that's just how I like tweening. So say you wanted to make her hold like an object. So let's go back to Gacha Club, and let's make her, let's have her hold, let's make her hold, just make her hold a bag. So we'll just go to body map 2. And you can do the same thing, but usually for props, let's see how it looks. I usually go to here, this literally determines everything. Okay, so yeah, that exported just fine. So anyway, so make the bag like an appropriate size. So you want to make sure, for me, it can look fine like this, but me being the picky person, I'm going to make her, mess with the layers again, have that bring them to the front. So you just drag it so approximately where like the other dots are. Those dots show like where the tweening or like the animation is. So you want to go like that. And sometimes the object is too big. You'll have to find where you turn it like this. It is a struggle. But anyways, like there it is. So then you do it again. You find the object. And again, I have to struggle to find it. Oh shoot. So it does that sometimes with Kinemaster. It does make you change the part. If that ever does happen, you just click the reverse arrow and it'll bring the character back to normal, whatever accidentally moved. And then boom. And then if you wanted to, oh yeah, just make sure, and if you ever do like want to do it, you have to do the trim and split, so like that. Because if you, let me go back. Just like this, it does scrunch up, so then the bag's way faster. So tip, always just cut it, trim and cut to the right. And then you just do like, and then it's just a basic tween. But also, yeah, see how I did like this and this arm movement is separate? So I think it's going to get a bit confusing. So you'll make this, split and play ahead. Okay, so then again, yes, you'll have to fix the positioning of that. Just bring it to the front. Because, like, this has, you see how this has 2 dots? Oops, I accidentally moved it. So, yeah, the reverse bounce slot. This has 2 dots because it took 2 movements to bring the arm like that. This one only needed 1. Because if I did it, like, started moving back, it would make it this one turn back while that one's still moving up. So you got to make sure it's, like, separated. So now we can start moving the arm back to how it was and just move it wherever it looks right. Like I said, just take your time. This does take a lot of practice. Yeah, so like this is what we have. Okay, see how the bag is moving? It's because it senses this as a mark where it is right there, so I'm just going to delete that. And boom. And so now let's just go to here. Move the arm back to a normal position. Move the arm down like this. Move the bag and then make it look normal. Like this. So just a simple moving arm up and moving the bag. And say I wanted like the facial expressions to move. Like, okay, so we'll just go back to Gacha Club. Get rid of the prop. And hide these again. So bring the green screen back. So you can either have it like the background tint or just make the background colors both green. Either one will work. Okay, where's the character? So I'll make her go like this. And then just take a screenshot. So when it's coming back, I want to go like boom. Oh, I forgot to use it. Don't adjust the sizes then. But like, oh yeah, you'll also have to make sure. So this is a problem when I was talking about, like, you need to, the layers are very important. So you'll bring this one. Okay, so it's fine there. So you click this one and click bring to the front. But then you'll have to bring this one to the front. So there you go. So now this is, it's fine the bag looking like that. But it does still look really awkward, so I'll have to bring that to the front. Which means I'll have to bring this one to the front. There's a lot of changing the layers, especially when it gets more complicated to like the ones I've said. But yeah, that's this basic tweening tutorial. Like I said, if you want to see how I did the walking and more complex things like the full body tweening of like getting up and laying down, or how I've done like the front facing tweenings, like comment down below for part 2. And also, thank you so much. While recording this, I had 299 subs, only one away from 300. You guys are the best. So, let's go to the clip where I show you the final, this, how it looks on Kinemaster, on the project I'm editing this all on. Adios, my little hearts.
Thinking about my friends, how they're always having real good times. Happiness in their life, but it's not in mine.